you right now, I'm actually doing a message for Heritage Day. So I'll holler at you right now. Baby,
not Springboks against the All Blacks. I said, no, they're not against. We want an All Black, you know? So, nah, just keep it set.
But, you know, it was very important for us to encourage.
Man, it's almost like, you know, he's like a scholar.
Something heritage day special comes to mind when you think about history and heritage, the first memories, the first time. Well, it's kind of strange saying this to you. The first time hearing SA hip hop.
It's a bit personal. Man, look, my first experience of hip hop was overseas in the States as a kid. I think I was like 5. And my father brought me Run DMC 12 age. It was Sucker MCs. That was my first hip hop experience. And yeah, I took it from there, you know, about Fat Boys and all of that. And came back to SA. Yeah, like, you know, coming back in the 80s or whatever, there was no hip hop. It was just like, yo. So I would always wait for my dad to go back overseas, or we go back overseas and, you know, cop some stuff and come back. But the sad part was I didn't have anyone to share it with. That's the sad part. You know? It's like you're chilling there, you're listening to hip hop, and there's a dope line. Like, who do I tell? My friends don't understand what the hell. It's like, how man, I don't tell them, you know? So when I first saw Mama Said Knock You Out on TV, LL Cool J on TV, I'd seen POC before, I've heard about POC, but then when I saw something that I listened to, and I saw the video, I remember it was right after Bold and Beautiful. I jumped on the table and my mother nearly smacked me, but I was like, yo, Mama said, you know, the black and white video. I'm like, yo, look, LL Cool J was just on TV right now. And after that, then seeing POC, and I was like, and the cats are all the way down in Cape Town. I was like, wow, okay, so there is hip hop coming. Our cats doing and recording videos, you know what I mean, and rapping, and then, you know what I mean, I started interacting with Specs because he lived like a block away from me, and he was a cat that I was shaking tapes with, you know what I mean, and then from there he told me about cats like Abu Collins, Crooked, you know what I mean, and then he told me, we came and we hung out in town at that time. Blaze was, and how I met Blaze is funny, because Blaze's mom used to work with my dad. Like my dad, I can tell you, he's a minister, so they had this foundation. So Blaze's mom used to work with my dad. And then I met Blaze's mom, and she was like, yo, man, my son is also into hip hop. So she came through to visit at the house. And I was busy on the decks or whatever. She's like, oh, my son also does this now. I'm like, for real, gonna exchange numbers. And then like a couple of weeks later, I went to go visit Blaze. Well, his mom's house. I get there, here's this dude in his bedroom. He's got posters like I do. Like, hip-hop posters, he's got vinyl covers on the wall and shit. He's got decks. There's vinyl everywhere on his bed. I'm like, yo, do you even sleep on the bed? He's like, nah, I sleep on the floor. And so we just chill, man. And I think I spent the night. I slept over that day, we just bumping vinyls, man, just listen to music. And then from that point, he told me, no, look, he plays around these house clubs around Joburg, but he only gets like an hour set. So yeah, cool. And I followed, dude. I was like, okay, cool. He says he does it on Saturday afternoons, the matinees or whatever. And then yeah, so one Saturday came through. I think it was Countdown. Was it Countdown? This was 93, 92, 93. I think it was Countdown. I'm a kid, man. I'm a high school kid or whatever. I think I was in grade 8 or something. Started 6. You know what I mean? So I go there. It was a color club. They were playing our Robbie Dance, that heavy electronic house or whatever. And then dude jumps on for an hour, like Nabo he jumped on at like 3 o'clock or whatever. And he played a set. And cats just came out of the woodwork. So the guys that were dancing on the dance floor moved, went to the bars or whatever. And then I just saw this crowd of hip hop heads coming to the dance floor. And that's how I met a lot of these guys. I'm popular. Like, wow, so I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, you know what I mean? And then from that point, every Saturday, man, Blaze grew. You know, he finally got the club. We got to use the club, and that was the first time that we actually had from 12 until 6 of hip hop, and then people just came out, man. You know what I mean? And then he put on Operatively, and yeah, man, for me that it's weird. Like, it's hard for me to look back and go, my first experience or my experience with hip hop, because it wasn't really an experience, man. I was in it, man. I was when it was nothing until it became something. I was in it, man. I was not even building, man. We were just enjoying this, man. Like, we weren't even thinking about, yo, man, we gotta make a business out of this. Yo, where will hip hop be? We just like, yo, man, we fam. You know what I mean? Like, you're a hip hop head. As long as you're a hip hop head, we meet, we battle. I like you, we cool. You know what I mean? That's how I met everybody. Even Snaz, even Crooked, it was a battle. Like, quick. Ah, nice. Good.
The sport was still there.
You know what I mean? It was. Till this day, man, we're all still cool, man. And all because we found each other. You know what I mean? And, man, it lacks now, man. That's the sad part, man.
Alright, just getting on top of that point, I mean, so you guys start off, it was just living, it was just fun, it was just you guys really expressing yourselves. When did it get real? And you know, it getting real to it becoming a struggle now, because now it's a business to now.
I won't lie, it got real. You know, like everything in hip hop, there's always a white guy. So it got real with a guy called Derek Khan and Afrikaans guys. So Derek owned the studio. Huge, proper, like, state-of-the-art studio, you know. So he was kind of like, yo, man, I like this hip-hop thing, you know, you guys can come through here and mess around, you know. And I'm one of the guys that took the offer, man, and I was like, I really want to get into production, so I went in after school, everything, catch a taxi, go to Pubview, which I'm from the south, from Lake, Mondo, catch a taxi, go to Pubview, chill in the demo studio, you know, on the MPC. Dude had an MPC 60, man. Like, I'm there on the MPC. This is 94, son. I'm working with state-of-the-art equipment. And the dude was like, yo, man. And funny enough, Original Evergreen was recording at the time. Original Evergreen is Wadi. Wadi is the Android, right? So he had this rap group. Like, they were kind of like your Third Base, Cypress Hill type group, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, their first single was Burn the Evidence, you know? It was about weed and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where I met Wadi. With the guys, Original Evergreen, they were recording me and whatever. So Derek was like, yo, man, look, man, can't you gather a couple of guys and, you know, you guys come through and work here and blah. And that's how the Muthaload was formed. So Dion got a couple of rappers, you know, there was Space King with Collins, and then there was Snaz with Fee as a crew, and then there were cats from Abu Ace from Elbows. So cats just got together and Abu Dion were like, oh man, look, I work for Task Music. That was a label back then. Major label. It was like, oh look, dudes, come in, there's a studio here, there's a phone that you guys can use to do international calls, or to do whatever. Dude, we were treated like kings up in the motherfuckers. Went in, did the Muthaload in 95. We started recording in like 94, late 94. 95, late 95 we finished the album, and then 96 we dropped the Muthaload.
2 years in the making.
Yeah, man, it was kind of rough, man, because it was kind of rough because individually we probably made a bunch of tracks. I mean, everybody's got one joint on the album, but I know I did about 5 joints. And I chose skills because I just felt, when I listened to the whole album, I was like, it's very New York. It's real hip hop, but everybody's very New York, and you know. And I was like, nah, man, I need to come with a twist, you know. And we're all rapping in English. I'm like, maybe let me do mine a bit in vernacular and come with a fast-paced beat and this and that, and it worked. And my joint was a single, and we shot a video for it. So I kind of. And funny enough, a lot of the guys had beef with the track. They were like, it's not real enough. I'm like, I know. They're like, no, but you've got those other joints on it. I'm like, nah, yo. Nah, yo. The masses need to hear the sound. Yeah. You guys have covered the real. You know what I mean? You've covered that. I mean, Abu Ace have covered that Eldo's feel, the colored feel. You know what I mean? Abu Snares have covered the lyricists, you know, alcoholics type. You know what I mean? Ramesh has covered the Rakim. You know, consciousness. I was like, yo, man, we need a party joint up in this bitch. We need a joint that will make people dance.
And when I listened to that,
you know what I'm saying? So I went with that, and the company was like, the record company was like, this is the joint. And I told you, motherfucker. I told you, motherfucker. So there was beef from there, man. Like there was slight beef with it, you know. And that's what woke me up, man. I was like, look, the best way to catch flies with shit, not honey. Yeah. Realistically, you know what I mean? But I rap my ass off, and that's why I keep saying, whatever the fuck you do, you gotta rap. That's why I look at Jabba and I'm like, Jabba can jump on any joint. Yo, he will rap. And that's hip hop to me. I don't care what the beat is like, as long as you come in and you rap your ass off. So yeah, man, I don't even know what the question is. Yeah.
No, you come with it because you actually just came to my next plan, which is rap. Is rap. You know, how do you feel about, I mean, what you guys put the foundation with, where it is now?
But anyway, yeah. What's the question? Okay, what do I feel about the rap now?
Yeah, because one thing anybody knows about you is that you're very passionate about just the word rap.
And just rap.
Staying true to rap.
I mean, look, it's a tall order to ask motherfuckers to keep it real with hip hop. It's bad, you know, it's hard enough for cats to maintain the culture. So now I'm like, okay, cool, because Joburg clearly, the hip hop culture doesn't really exist. I mean, if you go to Cape Town, you kind of see it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? This side, everybody's doing their own thing. You've got your B-boys doing their own thing. You've got graffiti artists doing their own thing. You know what I mean? You have DJs. I don't even know. I only know of 2 or 3 turntablists in Joburg, you know what I mean? And they doing their own thing.
It's kind of hard to find them.
Yeah, as I mean, you know, you look at P-Cutter, Paper Cut.
Yeah.
Zakes, Mix Monster. That's it. That I know of. You know what I'm saying? That bother to know.
Yeah.
So for me, the hip hop culture, it's there, the elements are there, but it doesn't exist as a culture. You go to Cape Town, you kind of feel the culture, you know what I mean? All those guys get together now and again and have a jam or whatever. So I wouldn't even ask cats to deal with hip hop, but the rap. I'm just asking one thing, like the rap. Can cats rap? And it's not even about being the best, but rap. And by rap I mean the R rules. If you're gonna play soccer, you don't have to be the best player. You don't have to be a striker. You can be a defender, but you're still playing the game of soccer, right? And you follow the rules, and you know your position. Might not be the star, but you are very important to the team. Because if you're a goalie and you're not there, the team is fucked. But you're not out there in the forefront. You don't even strike. You know? Like I'm saying, you have your lyricists that drop. You know what I'm saying? And you have guys that just rap, like Too Short, for example, back in the day, the greatest lyricist. But he respected hip hop. You know what I mean? Like he was like, yo, I'm gonna tell my story and I'm gonna stick to the rules. You look at Master P, not the greatest rapper, but that dude was like, I'm gonna rap the South and I'm gonna do hip hop. You know? Coolio even. You feel me? Like you can say, even Raskaz was like, I'm gonna feature Coolio. Coolio is my nigga. And he got a lot of slack for that. Then why you gonna put this whack nigga on? You know what I mean? And he was like, no, this dude raps. He might not be a Nas or myself, but he raps. And I'm gonna put him on and he's my homeboy. You know? And I know he loves hip hop. I just feel a lot of cats don't love hip hop. They love the shine, they love the groupies, they love the lifestyle, but they don't love hip hop, man. Because I don't see anyone angry enough with the shit that's happening now. I don't see. I don't. Gatekeepers, and I suppose you don't elect yourself a gatekeeper. And I feel like me and a lot of OGs are gatekeepers. And OGs is too quiet, man. I'm taking a lot of slack on social media for being that guy.
Yeah, because it's usually there. You're the first guy that pops up.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Like, none of these kids can tell me jack. Bottom line. You know what I mean? And I wish they could come tell me in my face and smack me. Do you understand? But they don't. And they know what I'm saying is true. Like, I'll never knock someone's hustle, man. And I'm happy that cats are making money. Let's go get the guap. But I believe that more people can make money if we actually respect the art and brought it back to it being a sport instead of a fad.
I think maybe the challenge is how real are you? How real are they to what hip hop stands for, what it is?
You know, with realness, realness, you see it by longevity. Because cats come and go. And the weird thing about the game has a life of its own. Hip hop has a life of its own. It will let you in. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It will spit you out. As quickly as you came in, it will spit you out. You feel me? And and the history, man, history books. The thing is, hip hop is still young. I mean, if you think about it, hip hop is 30 years old. You know, it's a young art. It's a very young art. And I feel uncomfortable calling Canada so old school. It's not old school, man. That's yesterday, man. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even call Kool Herc old school, even though he's a creator. I can't, Kool D, I can't call those cats. For me, they're not old school. This was yesterday, man. And I still have the finals at home, so that's, old school is the Beatles, man. Like, old school is Nat King Cole. You know what I mean? Hip hop is still young. And for it to be where it's at now, 30 years later, it's scary. Okay, picture this. People don't realize that white was around for 7 years. You know? Now think about it. White blew up in '94. Yeah. After freedom. Right. The last white phenomenon, let's be real, was Zola.
Yeah.
2001. Now I'm talking phenomenon. Was Zola na listen. 2001, maybe 2002. Everything else from that point, there was no limestone. Think about it. Think deep about it. It was just maintaining.
It was just maintaining. It wasn't growing.
It wasn't growing. It was maintaining. You feel me? And the fuck up is a lot of guys were too comfortable. It made a lot of millionaires, and that's dope. It made a lot of millionaires, and it taught us how to tackle the game, and how to be independent, and how to go out there and take this thing called hip hop and take it to the masses. I learned a lot from White, and I know a lot of rappers will not admit that. We learned. I mean, my mentors were Arthur, Mosquito, gave me that name. I mean, I used to check there, watch about people produce, watch about produce. So those are the guys. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, so those are my examples. And funny enough, those are closet hip hop heads. So, you know what I mean? So for me, is I look at these lighties and I'm like, oh man, you can't live in a bubble, man. You can't live in a bubble, man. You know? Yeah. And I fear that hip hop, the same thing is gonna happen to hip hop where it's at now. It's free for all. White was free for all, and if anybody could do it, the next door neighbor wanted to be a white artist, it looked feasible, it looked possible.
And 4 lines and repeat.
You know what I mean? Back in the day, like, that's why we had a lot of fans at clubs. Like, guys would come and chill, I'll check you out. Even Wiley from the Unfold was like, on Rolling Stone magazine, he was like, oh man, the first time I met Amu, man, I was like, damn stuff. Like the Rolling Stone interview. Dude was like, I walked into the club And I saw this dude on stage. And I was like, yo, this guy's a monster, man. This guy raps. You know what I mean? And I was like, and I called dude, I'm like, yo, man, thanks for the big up. It's like, cats don't get it, man. You know what I mean? Cats don't get it. You know? It's, even he felt like he couldn't jump on stage.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because after seeing cats like Snaz or whatever, he was like, nah, I can't jump on that stage. I'm not sharp enough. I mean, Pro Kid took him about a year to jump on stage. He'll bust his lines for me outside, like, yo, do you think I'm ready? I'm like, I don't know, it's up to you. He's like, nah, I'm not ready. And the day he was ready, he killed.
Yeah.
You know, and
ESPN.
and Pro was born. But now cats just take chances, man. Cats are like, no, I can do what that dude's doing. I can rap about champagne. and it's not a sport anymore, man. It's not an art anymore, and that's what's gonna kill it. I'm sorry, but
niggas are tweeting instead of rapping.
you know what I mean? It's like, yo, man, like at the rate is going up, give it another 5 years.
Hey.
Especially it's adopted a culture that really respects itself. Trap.
Yeah.
Hip hop has adopted trap. Trap is not adopting hip hop. They're doing their thing. When hip hop dies, guess who's gonna take over? Trap. Motherfuckers need to wake the fuck up. We put boom bap. We come from the era of jazz, funk. You know what I mean? Black music. Black music. And we looking for other shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, look now, white people is in. Son. White people in the background. Now they're in the forefront. They just like, yo, we gonna do this shit, man. Even what's that girl's name? Evie or whatever. Malcolm Moore, they out here. J. Cole mentions it. People like,
they've jacked the sound.
But it's the fucking truth. They own the business. They own the money. Now they wanna fucking own the sound.
And the highest selling rapper is who? Eminem.
We fucked. I mean, Shop Eminem's got a black guy behind him, but that black guy has a white guy. So, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, we fucked. Unless we...
I was about to get to that. What's the unless? Because we're hearing a lot about we fucked, the sound's gonna die. I mean, Scoop said it. You know, a lot of people are scared about where they're loving it. They're loving where it is now. It's nice. It's caking up. Niggas are eating. It's nice to see a joint, a gig with 1,000, 10,000 people. That's dope. But the longevity, what's gonna happen there? Because they're not rapping.
Dude, I think that a lot of guys lack foresight. Cause I was always on something. Oh man, what the fuck would I be in 10 years? I remember saying that when I dropped my first album. Actually, with the Muthaload, 96, I was like, what the fuck would I be? It's 20 years deep. Next year is 20 years with the Muthaload. I'm still here. I'm still doing interviews.
Yeah.
I'm still kicking it.
You're still relevant.
More than Mr. Motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I'm still part of it. I'm still passionate about it. You know, even though I've taken a back seat there, and I'm a fan now. I'm a listener. I'm a hip hop for once in my life. For the past 2 years, I've been a hip hop listener.
We need you back though.
Shit, man. Like, y'all need to highlight. Look, y'all need to highlight these new kids, man. There's a lot of new kids that are dope, but they're not getting the shine. You know, because the industry will only allow 3 blacks at a time.
That's it.
Now they got KO, there's Casper, there's Cool, you have to come and take a back seat. Only allow 3 blacks in a black country. So, do we want to be part of that game, or do we want to create our own game where everybody can be in the forefront?
Create an alternative industry.
You feel me? Think about it, man. 3 blacks. There's too many dope cats. Even Reason had to take a backseat. As dope as he is. You know what I mean? Even Deleuze, my man. When AK came through, like Deleuze, sit down, and you can't have 2 of you. Even though they keep forcing to be together, even though they keep forcing to be together, like, no, we can only have one kind at a time. Sit your ass down, you know what I mean? But at least I'm AKA on some, you know what I mean? Like, you my homeboy, I'm gonna roll with you. You know, they keep pushing, but they keep hitting that wall. You know what I mean?
Niggas get paid.
You know what I mean? Which that doesn't make sense. Why they gotta hit a wall? AKA, I mean, Cooley put on AKA. Dalez gave our AKA and all of them the swag. Yeah. He's the king swag. I mean, tip and toes. These motherfuckers, they're the ones that brought swag up in this bitch. Yeah. If I'm gonna have beef with swag, must have beef with them. Like, yo, fuck you, Les. Because I mean, Les was the freshest. Even now, man, Les is like he's showing these dudes, these kids, how to be fresh.
Yeah.
You feel me? And for me, I'll always respect Les for that because he came out when it wasn't happening. And he was like, I'm gonna be the dude that does this. Yeah. I'm not gonna follow trends. I'm gonna be the new age fresh prince of Bel-Air.
He wasn't afraid.
He wasn't afraid. He ran with it. He was like, you know, and he gave me the idea for the principal. Because on the video, dude called me out for a month. Like, yo, I want to do the video, man. I need you to come play the principal and this shit. Like, you call order and, you know. And I came through and I did they played the principal in this video. And I was like, oh shit, man, I should put it the principal. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you're like, you the principal, you know. And that's another thing that people don't know about Les. Like, he's a true hip hop head, man. It's just. But I like, he stuck like the Les was known for the past couple of years. He's still the same dude. And I respect that. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm gonna come with it. I'm gonna flip it. Because he did say, we're gonna flip it. We're gonna come with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, as long as you stick to it. Because you can't fuck with my sound. That's for real. Like, y'all will drown in my school. So y'all create your own school. And run with it. And they ran with it, you know? And the sad thing is, none of these cats are looking at Dalez and Morani as OGs, which hurts. It's very painful. They gave them this style. We should show some respect. If not me, cool.
Yeah.
But the direct content,
for the swag.
You know, the generation directly before you, you're not even giving them props. What about me? Nah, you know what I mean? Like, yo, give.
The guys that are pretty much like right here.
The right here. You hang with you party with these dudes. Stop calling me OG. I'm not your OG. Your OG is Dalez, man. You feel me? Your OG is Murafe. Those are your OGs. Respect those OGs. They call me OG. You would have to call me triple OG. So you feel me? So my thing is, in every part of the arts, man, there's people that put on other people. The problem is that the generation now, they don't acknowledge the guys that put them on. And you don't have to physically put someone on, man. It's you chilling at home and seeing someone do something you like for the first time and go, damn, somebody had the balls to do it.
You think it's the rappers or it's the media that does
the rappers. Fuck them. Dude, media don't control us. You've got the camera on, I'm saying what the fuck I want to say. You're not telling me what to say. You feel me? Casper's out there trying to fill up the dome. I don't hear rappers going out there going, yeah, we gonna fucking push this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if Casper pulls it off, a lot of them are gonna try to do it again. Do you think they're gonna go back and say, yo, Casper was the first motherfucker to do it, yo, Casper, you the man, you the shit? No. Because rappers are arrogant. They think they run shit. They think they do this shit by themselves. They think they start shit by themselves. That's why I think they're gonna die.
So the unity.
Yeah, because we let you die. If you like that, don't drown. Look at Dave Dash. He thought it was the shit. He's drowning. Ain't nobody trying to lend him a helping hand. You were the man. Like, you could do shit on your own.
Yeah.
Salana is what they tell. So that's what has happened with hip hop now. It's just like, oh, you're the man. Okay, cool. When you fall, it's like, yo. And the nice thing about my life, man, is I've seen too many careers be made. You know, guys find me in the industry because I stuck to my guns.
Yeah.
And after the Zola thing, I could have gone with that sound. But I was like, oh hell no, the country needs a proper hip hop album, life rap and drum. And I had to have that name rap. You feel me? I could have gone, get those cameras another one, formula, and make millions, you know? I was like, no. We need a hip hop album. And I got that shine, so I think it's easy for me to come out and introduce it now. You know? It's my responsibility, you know? So, these kids now, man, like, I can go on and on about this shit, but that's fact, man.
Alright. I think, yeah, you've covered quite a bit. So, there's this favorite part that a lot of people struggle with.
The rapping, I'm not gonna
No. Your top list. Your top list. Okay. But actually, no, before that.
Don't ask me a local, I don't have a local list.
Damn.
I don't.
Like that.
I don't have a local list. I'm sorry, man. It's nobody has for me personally, nobody has proven themselves enough for me to have a list. No one has touched me that much for me to have them on the list. No, I respect them. No, they'll get a list one day. I'll come up with a list. But my list won't be the thing is, my list won't be I've got my favorites. I can name my favorites, but I don't have a list. You know? I mean, right now, for me, Reason is killing it, you know. Proverbs always been one of my favorites. And that's from a rap point of view, you know, guys that kind of put me on like, oh shit, you gotta bring it, you know. They do me, you know. But overall, look, I'm loving, I won't lie, man, I'm loving AKA, you know. That's a different list, you know what I mean? Like, I'm loving what AKA is doing. I'm loving AKA's flaws, man. I love the flaws, man. That dude got flaws for days. You know what I mean? Like he sometimes comes off stupid, sometimes comes off brilliant. And I like that about a person. He's a dude. Like, he's sure about his shit. He's like, yo, fuck it. I'm here. I'm gonna talk some shit on Twitter. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna run with my shit. I'm dope. Fuck a Casper. You know what I mean? Like I like that about him. You know. And then you get guys that say shit behind closed doors. When they come out in public, they're all goody. Like, no, we get along. Fuck that. Because tell people the shit that you tell me when we're together. You know what I mean? That's why I always respect that dude, man. And every time I say it, I'm like, yo, AKA, the new school cat, it's probably my favorite. Guys are like, you know, I mean, dude, when he used to rap, he raps. I mean, when he threw me an album, the intro, dude went off. It went off. And I said to him, man, this is what I want to hear from you. You know, from the Entity days, man. I'm like, yo, this kid. So, it worked for him, and he's eating, and I'm happy that dudes are eating. If you know what you're not gonna eat from an Amunish'n, because I know what I'm doing when I do my shit. I know how I eat off my shit. So if you don't have the blueprint to eat off, boom bap, don't. Because if you starve and you still you're gonna look funny. You know what I mean? We're too grown to be broke, and you're out there on TV and you're broke. So if going out and being swagged up and coming out and saying your Aunt Josie's gonna make you go up, do it, son. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. You know what I mean? And it's so dope that people are afraid to come out and say, well, you say you're Aunt Josie? Cats are afraid of AK. They can go out and say, yo, man, that dude ain't real. But they afraid of it. Ain't nobody calling him out. Let's be real. Ain't nobody calling that dude out. No. Ain't nobody calling it. So, motherfuckers must just shut up, man. Like, I'm tired of people coming to me and saying, yo, man, man, I'm okay. Shut the fuck up. Go. Call them out. You know what I mean? Because they calling you out.